G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. Yesterday, on Thursday, I promised you a whole bunch of games for the weekend, and now on Friday night I'm going to bring you the first of those games. This is 10 minutes of Marine Commander gameplay. I'm not going to give anything away about how this game goes, but it will be delivered in one single part. First thing I've asked is for Red Squad to push heliport very quickly. Alchemy and Volcano staying back to build the initial structures. Going for interesting building placement here, and give me a break here. Just let me try this. See how the game goes before you pass judgment on my crazy placement. The idea here is placing infantry portals in the far right corner and an armory in the lower protected area, dropping a fast extractor and heliport to lay claim here, and maybe a second armory already. Yes, a second armory very quickly to hold position in there. Wow, Volcano taking out that skulk, falling down into the pit there. The reason I placed the armory down there is because it's a protected location for Marines to heal up and rearm, and placing the infantry portals in the back corner there, because they are not vulnerable to bile bombs or skulk attack. Well, they are vulnerable to skulk attack, or lurk gas. More specifically, they're not as vulnerable to lurk gas in there, and the armory is just not vulnerable to lurk gas there as well. Alchemy, sorry, Alchemy, moving up into ventilation there. He might be able to harass those two skulks that are biting down the power node there in surface access. And right now, what am I thinking? I'm not sure. I did play this game 24 hours ago, so I can't remember exactly what my strategy was, other than to hold the left side of the map. I wanted to hold heliport, I wanted to hold flight control, and I wanted to hold Marine Star. Not too interested in ventilation at this point, because I wanted to prevent the aliens from being able to take either the heliport hive or the surface access hive. Sorry, yes, the heliport hive or the surface access hive. And basically, I think that if you hold ventilation to heliport, you string yourself out too much, at least in these 9v9 games that we're having at the moment in this stage of the beta. And if you string yourself out too much, you die. Now, Red Squad is going to get very aggressive here, and I'm not sure I wanted this. I think they were biting at the bit. They wanted to fight. They'd been holding in heliport for a while, and so they said, let's just push in and try and take crevice. And I said, all right, go in, try to take crevice, see what happens. Because you can't, if you're a commander and your team is biting at the bit like these guys were, you can't hold them back. They want to have fun. They're here to have fun, and they will want to attack. Unfortunately, I think this doesn't go so well for us. Volcano getting the kill there. The team has pushed through. Red Squad has pushed through to the alien hive. This is a highly aggressive maneuver, and I'm not sure if this was good for us in the long term. It may or may not be. In the short term, it is bad. It has delivered the aliens a lot of res, and it has completely destroyed our team. We've got no one to protect heliport, and I correctly predict that they will counterattack heliport. I know for a fact that they do counterattack heliport. They will do so, and so you can see the Marines that are spawning are definitely going straight towards heliport. And note the benefits of having the two IPs early on in the game like this. If I'd gone for one IP, then my team would just be, they'd all be dead for a very long time. But because I had two, it means Alchemy and Mayo are in the room. They're in heliport, and they're able to do some defense there. It's not perfect, and I think we're gonna lose a lot in heliport, but it is better than if I'd had one IP. Scotty and Mayo finishing what Alchemy and Mayo started. So Alchemy goes down, but those skulks are dead. The counter attack has been stopped, dropping a sentry gun for Scotty to build up, and he does so very quickly, like an awesome team player. So putting up with my crazy building placement, Dez and Scatterbrain waiting for shotguns. If the alert ones amongst you will have noticed that I did begin that research. Objective completed says that Marine, and that sentry gun is done thanks to Scotty there. Shotgun research at 80%. Dez really wants that shotgun, so he's going to stay on that armory. Let me know what you think about that armory placement. I do like it, and in a second game that I'm going to bring you from Dual Perspectives, that's right, there'll be a dual perspective game on the weekend. You will get to see a variation on that expands on that armory placement and gives you more of an idea of why I like it. And hint, it's to do with phase gate. Dez has his shotguns, so maybe we'll see him moving out there. Volcano and Scatterbrain's going to push down as Green Squad, and I believe I'm asking them to try and press the generator extractor. Oh, we've got Blue Squad is being aggressive again though, and looks like that sentry gun is going to be saved by Scotty though. That Skulk doing a good job sneaking up on it. Lurk doing a great job gassing those Marines from the vent space, preventing them from moving in very aggressively. Halfway through the game now, and which way do you think it will go? Normally, if a game was going to end fast, I'd say it's going to end with the aliens rushing Marine Start and taking out the IPs and the power node. Now check out my sentry gun placement. I was trying to be sneaky here with this. Now my whole base has been quite carefully planned. A lot of my previous games you will have seen me place all my buildings in the bottom right corner of the base in a bit of a jumble. In this case I've placed the armory down the stairs, I've placed the robotics facility and the arms lab on the right here and the IPs against the wall. Now the reason for the robotics factory in that position is that it gives space for an arc cannon to move around. Arc cannon pathing is a little bit difficult at this stage of the beta, and so giving the robotics factory space is a must. And having the armory down the stairs like that and the IPs against the wall gives you that flexibility. And if you place the armory on the left side, you're really exposing it to lurk fire and fade harassment from the left side. Still, Marines doing a great job holding heliport. I'm loving this teamwork. The aliens haven't figured out that we don't really have any defense or phase gates or anything in flight control, and they could pincer, they could divide us by going in there. Wow, that skulk's sitting on the roof there. That's a big skulk for the commander to be looking at. Excuse me. I had something going on with my mouth just then. You needed to know that. I needed to know that. Wow, next I'll be telling you that I'm going to the toilet. No, I'm not. Researching weapons level 1. Probably a little bit late on weapons level 1, but do note that my resources have been spent straight away. Team pushing through crossroads. A great team movement here. This is great team movement. Moving all together across the map as one big group. Some taking points, some bringing up the rear. Gorge goes down to Scatterbrain's shotgun there, and now this is seriously bad for the aliens. This is a great push engine generator. It's exactly what I wanted as commander, and I will try probably to drop an armory depending on how this goes. Dropping some med packs and some ammo packs. I've been hoarding the individual resources, awaiting the decision to either get max or arcs, or at a point like this, drop med packs. If I'd been spamming med packs earlier in the game, I wouldn't have this. The team is going down though. We have lost quite a few team members, but we do still have the presence in there, and I'm hoping that can get reinforced. It looks like on the minimap we are retreating out of there with only one Marine remaining, but what a push into generator that was. We did lose a lot of Marines, but I was very happy with that. And to tell you the truth, that push early on in the game, I think it put the aliens on the back foot. Trying to put this arms lab in a place where it won't interfere with the robotics factory, and placing an observatory, switching from an arms lab to an observatory. So deciding instead of getting more Marine tech, more Marine armor and weapon upgrades, I will go instead for tech. Volcano saying Gen RT is dead. That is great work. Scotty has made it into the alien start hive. That is seriously good pressure. Dez harassing a hive that's been dropped in service access. I think that was a poor choice by the alien commander. No offense, mate, but we did have you on the back foot. So dropping that hive in service access was a really desperate move, because we have map control right now. The Marines are all over the map. We are moving as units. Although Scatterbrain is on his own over here, but he did just get a kill, so he's okay. But we do have map control, so that hive was probably not a great move. And I am now hoping we will take this hive down and then press. Yes, there we go. It goes down to a shotgun shell, and now that skulk just got denied. Good victory for the skulks, for the aliens over here with a skulk taking out a sentry gun, but Scatterbrains does clean that up, and I have the resources now to build up again. Now note that I only have 3 nodes this whole game, but we have just so much resources. I mean, we have more resources. It would be great to have a 4th, but you can tell that you can do a lot with 3 nodes. I only have 3 nodes, and I'm doing a lot. I'm building 2 bases, sentry gunning both. I have an observatory down. I'm getting upgrades from an arms lab. So it's definitely viable to do what I did, grab heliport, grab flight control, grab Marine start, and try and hold from there, and then move out in groups, in force, not on your own. And here we go, blue squad moving down to the generator, and another squad moving in from the left. And this could be the final stage for the alien team at this moment, because we are pincering them from both sides. They can't move into surface access. We will no doubt be in generator very soon, and I'm giving that move order now. But red squad moving into the alien hive, and they are going to be able to do serious damage. The aliens do not have fades because they do not have a second hive. They can't have a second tech building. I haven't even seen a single tech building. Maybe they didn't have a commander at the start of the game or something. But here we go, blue squad moving in on the generator side. What am I trying to do? Trying to build a phase gate in here. Wow, not doing a great job with my mouse though, and asking someone to come back, but you know what, it is just not necessary. The harvester goes down, and this must be GG for the alien team, and I could drop a phase gate right now with a power pack in alien start, and the aliens wouldn't be able to do a single thing about it. So that is it for this game, guys. A quick 10-minute Marine victory. I hope you've enjoyed it. Tell me what you thought about it in the comments. I read all comments, and I will see you all soon for more NS2HD videos. Thanks for watching, everyone.